Hi everyone. I received a few emails about how to access the syllabus and LaunchPad. So this video will cover how to navigate through Blackboard, eCampus Blackboard, and how to use LaunchPad. So once you log in, it's always best to begin where I have the tab that says Start Here. This is where you want to begin by reading the syllabus and make sure that you read it carefully. You also have access to the schedule. I do suggest that you print out the schedule or download it so that way you can access it. Now, most of this stuff is self-paced because this is an online course, but you do have very strict deadlines. So you want to make sure that you stay on top of your readings and study material, and make sure that you pay attention to the due dates that I have here on the side. So once you've read the syllabus, you want to move on to the schedule. I have information about the textbook, how to get started with LaunchPad, and other information that you may need throughout the course of this semester. Once you've read through this material here, you want to begin with the writing units. And this is where you want to go. This should be your primary place to begin your review and participation in this course. So beginning with course introduction, I have a link to the syllabus, the video that I want you to watch, and this is also tied to the bonus quiz, which is due today. And then from there, you want to begin by reading this essay by Rich and answering this discussion board here. And in this discussion, you have you want to click the link here and answer the questions based on your reading. Please make sure, I know many of you have already posted your original thread, but don't forget you need to respond to 3 of your classmates as well. You want to do that so that way you receive the full credit. And then you want to watch the video about rhetoric. Once you've completed this information here, you want to begin with the next following unit, which is the visual analysis. And I try to have everything compartmentalized so that way you can just kind of go within folders. So you want to go into this folder and then you have all the stuff that you need. However, the only thing you're not going to find in these folders will be the information, the chapters that you must read from your textbook. So that's why you want to make sure that you pay attention to the schedule, because I do not have listed in Blackboard the chapter readings. So you want to pay attention to the schedule because there are supplemental material that you will need to read, and most of that will be about the writing process. But the content, as far as what type of papers you will be writing, are tied to the textbook. So chapters 3, 6, and 14 are chapters that you must read from the textbook. Your LaunchPad activities are directly tied to those chapters. So in order to do well these LaunchPad activities, you must read the chapters here. All this other material that says handout will be the material in Blackboard. So what is visual rhetoric? You have some videos to watch. And then again, you have these LaunchPad activities. All this stuff is intended to make sure that you do well on the writing assignments. You will see that you have quite a few videos, and these videos, because we do not meet face to face, are meant to help you with your paper. So do not skip over these videos. Once you've studied this material, you have another discussion board that forces you to work through that information that you have learned to make sure that you're capable of writing that first paper. So the discussion board is that first attempt to understand what is required of the writing assignment. So do not skip these videos because they are short, but they're meant to be helpful. So all the writing units are set up quite similarly. You have these compartmentalized folders. Make sure you study the material within the folders before you move further. You also have a link to discussion board, but I highly suggest that you go through the writing units because this only shows you the discussion boards. But to do well on them, you must read and study the material that have been assigned within on the schedule. You also have bonus quizzes. These are going to be grammar quizzes. You have 2 attempts to do these. Make sure that you pay attention to the schedule because there are cutoff dates for these assignments. So make sure that you read the schedule so that way you know when these due dates are approaching. Next, you have an access to Turnitin. Some of you asked me, how do I log into Turnitin? All of this information is posted in the syllabus. So if you want to know how to log into Turnitin, please make sure that you go to the syllabus to access that information. Okay, so I want to go back to that first writing unit, which is the visual analysis, and show you how to use LaunchPad. Now, the best way to do this is go through these assignments because it will take you directly to your course and take you directly to your assignment, which will link directly to the gradebook. You must do it this way or it will show a 0 once these assignments have passed, and I don't want that to show up for you. So you want to click on the link, and once you click on the link, you may see this pop up. You can just do launch content or you can remove the pop-up blocker. However, since I have an account, this is the page that you will see once you've went through the process. The first time you click on that assignment link, it will show you this contract agreement, and you click I accept and then hit submit, and then it should open up for you to sign in. But I'll show you what it will look like in lieu of that. So you may see a page that looks like this, and it may ask you to find your LaunchPad course. And if you have any questions about that, you just need to type in, you can type in your school, Northlake College. You can type in my name and do a search, and then you can look and find your course. So here's your course right here. You can hit join LaunchPad, and then this is where you can create your account. Click that button and put in all your information. Make sure you select that button, and then you can have access. Once you go through this process once, you will not need to do this every single time. Once you click that assignment link, all you will need to do is sign in right here. Excuse me, click back over, sign in, and then once you sign in, you will have access to that assignment. So it's just the first time using it, so that way you can link it, create your account. And even if you do not have the money, please go ahead and do the first, sign up for the 21 days free, so that way you do not miss these upcoming assignments that you have. So if you do not have the LaunchPad activation code just yet, that's fine. Sign up for their free account, so that way you can at least get started until maybe your financial aid comes in, or until you get paid. So, and you will do that with every single LaunchPad. You also have access to our library webpage, the Writing Center. Since this is an online course, you may want to create an account through the Academic Skills Center, so you can submit your papers to the OWL, our online writing lab, and this shows you how to do that here. I hope this helps you navigate through Blackboard, but if you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. I'm here to help. You can email me. You can come by my office on Mondays and Wednesdays. I'm there all day. Or you can schedule a time where we can chat online. I'm here to help, and I hope that we have a successful semester.